Ooh. Yeah, I just spent a while trying to figure it out. Couldn't manage to. I'll have to see if there's like some clean tutorial somewhere. I ran it with the alternate installer, recommended, and I did the rebuild on it. Who knows? I'm not gonna mess with it anymore tonight. Just this up. What's up, Becca? Let this continue. 2 out of 10 shrine. Rest time, man. Yeah, tomorrow I'll have a lot going on. But really tonight. Didn't miss anything really. Some kid who lives on this planet and your villager friends have been kidnapped. That's pretty much it. You meet a little animal guy that helps you out. That's pretty much it. There's not been a whole lot going on. It's a good looking game, but I can't say it's been the most exciting. As far as this guy goes, pretty much plays just like any older cinematic platformer. Depending on how you feel about those. I guess the goal right now is we're just trying to find the family, I suppose, but you're not really connected to him or anything as a player. Kind of slow game. Through all that again. Yeah, it's just paced kind of slowly. I don't mind like slow games or anything. Most of the game has just been kind of focused on the gameplay, and the gameplay is very dry. Yeah, I've already tried that. Ran like everything in admin and compatibility mode. I did compatibility on the second try. Oh, there's no air there. They're like kind of like just too low, I guess. I was trying to set up Lego Island. There's a bunch of like tools to, you know, make it run on new systems, but it doesn't really. Jesus Christ. Shit's so slow, I try to like inch close to move quicker, but it's like waiting hours for this thing to move. Yeah, I was trying to do Lego Island. I didn't want to spend another hour trying to set it up. You get all these people to make all these tools, but not really like a good step-by-step guide. The tools are just there. I'm sure there was some integral step I missed along the way. No, it just never started. It would flash, the whole screen would flash, and then... No, yeah, the random YouTube video. Guy. Might be better to like lower this. Yeah, I checked all the wikis and everything. Kinda never started. Yeah. We'll play it someday. I don't know how to really do virtual machines. Fucking hell, that might be easier. And maybe there's like a nice tutorial somewhere. You have to use like 20 different tools. And I mean, I have the game. I did a software mount and everything. I set it up, but... This way. Loud. Second time we've seen these guys. Here they only show up the exciting parts of the game. You're here just in time for the credits. I'm just waiting after all that shit I installed and uninstalled to brick my computer or something. Minecraft Legends can crash my computer like half a dozen times. Lego Island will probably fucking break it. Break him. Yeah, break it. Like a Lego brick. scan in the background just for shits. Jump. Yeah, we should be able to just make our way over here. Already do it? Hopefully I don't have to run all the way back over there.
Ima. Olaj.
Of course I do. Why would the check might be out?
Vamos aqui.
Me.
Kielo muy.
I'm gonna spend more time trying to get this fucking animal with us than anything. Forget about him. Leave him behind.
Olaj.
Webs or these? Sinew? A giant spider. Limbo spider? You obnoxiously compare everything to Limbo at all times. Things are happening. This little dude can control this guy. Here, brother.
Ima. Olaj muy. Ima.
assume that's a mash. Not a hold. Yeah. Stifling a sneeze.
Olaj!
Why don't you just stand there? You could just break that rock. Like the robots got it right, man. Need to eliminate every living being. Singing pan out. We've been on such a journey. Big journey music. I don't think our journey has been good enough to own this music right now. So it almost feels out of place. The hardships and the drive that were really compelling. Maybe I could see it. I mean, it's fine, but he's only even thought about his family like once since it happened. Dude, Roboman.
Ilo?
Okay. Felt like a very just kind of disjointed musical piece there. I get what they're going for. I mean, lots of games have done it, right? The big moment where we're, traveling, thinking back on everything. The journey's been so long, somber music, the montage music. I don't know, I guess just, I don't think like the attempt is bad, but the journey to this moment, the emotion's just not there. Like you could see the attempt. You have to be kind of like invested enough to care about a scene like that. I mean, it was better than another puzzle bit. Sure, but... Don't climb. It looked nice, for sure. It's been the games I feel like strongest. Everything, it's just, it looks nice. Like that was the big appeal, I feel like, getting into it. Sadly, that's still been kind of the only thing. I just don't think it can carry. It looks a lot. Sit here. The people nabbers. He just yells, catch me. I think he like whispered or something. I'm more like determined. Yelling like it sound like he's actually hoping they'll hear him or some shit. So we gotta turn this off a bit.
Pamaki. Yellow. Ima muy. Olay. Kialo. Kialo muy. Kialo. Kialo muy. Olay. Pamaki. Kialo.
Exactly what we're doing. That's about the only thing I can mess with.
Ima muy. Olay.
We just go up. What's stopping this one?
Olay. Olay. Olay muy. Olay. Pamaki.
Make that jump. No. He's good.
Kialo. 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 Kialo muy. Cielo. Cielo muy. Cielo.
I'm gonna make that. We just drop it and beat it down here.
Cielo.
No, I was like, I'm pretty sure we can just erase it. I just don't know the death distance. Ay, ay, ay.
Pamaki. Cielo. 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 Cielo.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Cielo. Alay.
Flipping fine either way. God, this kid knows how to roll. Knees would be exploding at this point. Hmm. Suction. Tommy. Oh. Oh, there's like a thing up here. Can you make this jump? Damn. Good. Okay. I think I'd actually have to jump on this. Thought it was just kind of for fanciness.
Muy.
Surprised they didn't have a scene where this kid like eats something and gets sad about his family or some shit. It's just kind of a non-stop, man.
Toma aqui, Mui.
No breaks.
Kielo, kielo.
There's another one. Something over here, but
Toma aqui. Olá, Mui.
can't get in there, so I'm gonna have to run all the way back at some point. Well. Little dude, just hang on, man.
Ima. Olá, Mui. Ima.
Here. So you're killed by the propellers, I guess. So that turned off the ground stuff. I assume now we need to go all the way back and open up the electric door. Really? The only game on the planet where you go slower when you're going into the wind or against the wind or with the wind. Excuse me.
Olá. Toma aqui.
Really, son? Guess you gotta avoid the really, dude. I have to pull it all the way back. This game is like kind of tedious, man. Jesus, dude. This guy has like no grip, I guess, man. I think you have to just take him in these small areas here. Like in between.
Toma aqui.
glad they at least turned off the fans. This is what I mean. It's like you run all the way to the right, all the way to the left, all the way from the right to the left is the robot. Any mistake, you gotta go right to left again. Then it's all the way to the right, then all the way to the right again. And you're like, it's not a very complicated thing. It's like a couple little details you gotta like figure out, man. Easy. Everything's just too stiff for puzzles that are all. I appreciate, it's like the hover controls, and like you can get on it, and there's some cute stuff there, but yeah, it's not like requiring much thing. And it doesn't have to. It felt like better if the puzzles weren't as frequent or something, but it's like 90% puzzle platformer, 10% like cinematic walk game, which is a totally fine mix, but the puzzles would need to be a little better. That Toho game I played, the fan game, and that was all puzzle. That was fine, right? Or something like Braid or some shit, man. This has like Braid's amount of gameplay, but like with like a sub limbo amount of like actual depth to it. Seki Bunky. He just insta-killed him. Motherfucker could just jump up high, man. Him to go up here. I have to like make my way around. Realistically, you think you could jump up there, but I'm not sure with this game, man, what anybody can do. Or I can just leave him. Maybe there's an off switch 10 miles away. Can you run past these when they're not looking? jump. Wonderful. Nice if you could see him through that and tries to go for it. Then he goes under and follows me. But he don't. Oh, you can only control him when you're really close. Maybe I'm supposed to leave him for a while. Time there. Dude jumps down almost immediately. That's the smartest dude, man. Maybe there's something I can activate 20 miles away. Let's see what they want. Really get past these guys without distraction. I mean, I guess I could. Some micromanagement. Yeah. Okay, you just gotta micro him. Like, it's got nice art. There's good things here. Just, man, for something that's like, oh, fuck, gameplay. There's some pretty dry gameplay. Very tedious and slow. It doesn't require a whole lot of, like, kind of monkey shit, like, you know, like a whole lot of reaction time. And it doesn't require, like, a whole lot of intellectual stuff. On the emotional side of things, or like, not really a whole lot of story going on. They try to have, like, this, like, Death Stranding, we're listening to, like, emotional music while we're running around thing, and it worked out as well as in that. Not at all, really. That's like, it's cute that thing can work in other stuff. It really did. I just don't think the thrust of the story or anything is just, yeah, like, there to really hit you. Like, I'm not feeling a whole lot about any of the story while we're running around doing these bits, so it's all on the gameplay. So damn, so simple, man. Gripped, yeah. Like, I mean, it definitely, I don't say that out, yeah, it's like, it puts you to sleep. Never predicted. Always gripping. Oh no, the cute little animal. Cute thing is in danger. 10 out of 10. Just like these things happening now. Like I'm all in for extremely slow, pure just atmosphere, like just gripping the atmosphere stuff. And it's like it's not like oh don't play these kind of games if you don't like them. Like I do generally like a lot of these, but like it's just missing the beat, man. It's just missing that thing. What's up, Bang? Planet of Pang. We ditched the acting cute puppy. Yeah, Gollum soon. Did they send that to me today? They'll probably send it tomorrow. Yeah. Hopefully that one doesn't get stolen or in the mail or something. I mean, fucking hell, man. I'd be a big Gollum fan. I'll probably do it after Tears of the Kingdom, or maybe I'll take a Tears of the Kingdom break for it. Probably not. Now we're done the Gollum break, dude. I just need to, just so I could have it sent back for like the upload. I'm excited for Gollum, man. It looks fucking bad, man. It looks really bad, but like interestingly bad. We'll see. Like the Lord. It looks, yeah, really bad. I don't know if it's gonna be Shadow of War levels of like fan fiction or what, but I gotta find out, dude. Elven language DLC, baby. Yeah, maybe it'll be like a little so big, mini so big event. No, little cute guy. I don't know why I'm saying no, I just have to say no when anything negative happens with the cute guy. I like how they keep showing this scene, dude. Like, this is the only scene with any of the characters in the entire game. And they have like a 2-part flashback over 3 hours showing it again. Like, this is not kindling any kind of emotional connection for the player. Like, I get it for him. A bit. Like, you know, this family, I understand the sentiment. It's just like, yeah, we want to be there. This game has to be one of those games where it has a super strong, like, last 30 minutes. Book accurate? I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, look, if it's gonna be really shit, I'd almost prefer the Shadow of War fanfic, because at least it'd be funny. The sentiment? Family kidnapped by robot. Madness. Must save family. Drive. Long journey. Much loss. Many hardships. Madness. See, everybody who comes in, it's like limbo. And I mean, that What is that? What is that? You know, and we've been saying that too. 13 years later, and I'm playing a game with less gameplay than Limbo, but with the same physics and shit, man. Like, you know, like if you're gonna do it, that's fine, right? Like even the Limbo devs made Inside after Limbo, and it was good, better than Limbo, but it has like probably even less gameplay. But like, what it doesn't have in gameplay makes up for it in everything else. Where this, the art's nice, but like the gameplay is like at times less interesting, and the rest of it, other than the art, it's not too good. I mean, the music's like fine. You can feel there's budget. It's not like getting me going. It's just like, you know, it's just a kind of John Williams thing going on. Feels very Hollywood, which is fine. I don't just start crying when I hear Hollywood music. In service of some.
Tiai. Ona. Lana.
Rakwen.
Quen. Tatane.
Have a ring light.
Lana. Pama.
Big mystery. Yeah. Portable streaming gear.
Muy. Hilo.
Everything has a ring light in this.
Tilai, Lana. Olai Rakwen.
Background cool. And don't get me wrong, I don't like this by that. It's just not reaching. Yeah, I mean, on the art side of things, like they're definitely trying to somewhat reach on the presentation, but I don't know, man. Video games aren't just a visual medium. Like there's you know, this the gameplay, how that's gonna mix in, the story, all those elements. I feel like there's just too many of those. Yes. Dude. What, am I just waiting for this old timer, man? The journey of limbo legs. We're just waiting for an old man to walk. Yeah, just I think he could be walking while we're solving the puzzle, right? Like, I mean, like saving the pictures. Does he want me to do this? Straight up. Or does he want me to make like a different one? This old man like sit here all day? Can he do it, man? trying to make this little thing work. What is his connection, man? We have to do these to make him work. The first one's right. Then we need to do the triangle things. The other one. Oh no, wait, not triangle. First one's a triangle. And the fourth one's a triangle thing. And we need 2 square thingies. And then like a V thing. I don't see the V thing on here. I'm guessing you have to intuit that one. Although the rest of the puzzles are just to show you everything. Oh no, wait, that was this one. This? These two. These are the little, not spirals, but they're kind of there. This is showing on the TV here. These middle two need to be different. Not sure what with though. There's clearly like a rhyme and a reason to some of them. If you do the big one, I think I make them like maybe aggressive or whatever. I mean, it shows the left, right one. I mean, I could just do that for fun. Assume it's the missing link, but I doubt it. You don't have to figure it out, you just find 3 different things that kind of work, call it a day.
Oh. Yikes.
What does this old man do here? What is he useful for? Certainly not his intelligence. Fucking kid walks up and just insta-solves it. Yep. What happened to the little dude? Is he just gonna be in the ship or something? Time for the epic finale. Time to be gripped. Can I jump? Oh, I can smash. Oh, the music's really loud. Loud equals epic. Loud equals good. I failed the QTE. I thought I was gonna actually do some jumping or something. It's just QTEs. I don't need to spend any extra time. Damn, son. Get it. Run, little dude thing. It's like 3 times the volume as the rest of it. School of Loud is awesome. Trying to have it be a little louder. Goddamn. Seamless. Back to puzzles and caves, or what's up, man? What happening? Right back to the good stuff, man. What am I doing with this thing? What's the point of the crate? Oh, I needed to get up there. I'll take extra booster. I see. So you can make those jumps pretty far. On a scale of 1 to gripped. How gripped are we? Scale of 1 to firmly gripped. How gripped are we? Loose to firmly? What's the grip scale, man? It's loose to tightly, right? Loose to firm. Firm would be in the middle. So that's the best part about these games. It's just you end up dying sometimes just because you just don't want to wait forever. It's like this huge long cycle, so you're willing to like take more risks to see if you can like not have to wait 20 seconds, but then you end up waiting even longer. Oh no, they're taking Paige and everyone to the slaughterhouses. Oh, you're wrong game. Credits? And of Lana 2, Universe of Lana. A lot of puzzles in here. When I see something that big, I'm like, damn. There'll be a lot of boring puzzles here. Really simple, long, tedious puzzle. We have entered the serious, spooky part of the game. We were talking about at the beginning. In the last hour, you'll enter the serious place. We are here. I'm curious what they're doing with them. We even find out. juicing them, dude.
Molly! Ah! Ah! Yeah! Ah! Molly!
Not allowed to juice those guys. Too important. Maybe this place is ran by those dudes, man. Those are the aliens. They run this shit. That would have been pretty ballsy if they killed him, man. All that waiting and the extremely long animations and janky fucking detection on ledges kills us. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Surely they'd start you on the cycle here to instantly get up on this, right? On the checkpoint. And you have to like perfectly go. He doesn't handle jumping in place very well. You have to kind of like have a little momentum. He doesn't get like what you're trying to do. Oh my god, I was like, please don't put the checkpoint in a place where I have to wait for the entire cycle. Yeah, sometimes you could stand still and jump up, which would technically be the quickest thing, but it's way more janky. It's better to get like a step or two than jump.
Molly! Ah! Yeah! Molly!
Good. Hanging out. Just want me to take them away. know, man. The big like movie score doesn't really does it for me, man. I don't know what you guys are thinking about it. I mean, at times it's fine. I think when it felt big and like epic at the beginning, like so much going on, like I was a bit more okay with it. But it's really just not done a whole lot for me. Maybe it's less on the music and more on the story. Maybe I'm like looking for something to pick up the slack. I have no problem with like orchestral. It's just like kind of just bombastic scores and stuff like that. I think it worked fine in the right context. I don't think just having one is like guaranteed good. It definitely like feels bigger budget, but that doesn't mean much to me. I don't care about budget size unless it is for some reason, right? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like it's fine. Like I mean, it's not really like detracting, but I'm trying to imagine what this would feel like if there's like a stronger feeling kind of music going on. Like I guess I'm just saying like maybe the music could have done some lifting. It's not like that big deal. Like it's definitely for a little for an indie game or something. It's like there's some budget there, which is cool. No, I wouldn't be expecting any bangers. I think, but I mean, there could be some kind of just somber, some kind of emotional something, or just like something with some like more ominous like technology kind of feel because we're in the robot place, right? And our friends there. It's just something that feels like unique, I guess. Yes, online service has sent me an email about my bofa. What the fuck's a bofa? This is where everybody goes, oh, oh. Call me Scrooge McDuck, dude. I don't mind the cute little animals, but I'm not gonna just fucking gush over it, man. Bofa dude nut. I'm just like clap because there's a cute little thing on screen, man. What am I doing now? Oh, I have to put him on this shit. Well, it's a good thing this guy ended up going to the same place we were. I could buy it a little bit more because there's only one giant orb. I guess this one giant orb, everything goes through the same shipping area. Did it not shut off? Oh, let's shut this off. I'm like pressing down because that's what you're supposed to do to ledge stuff, and he just won't. Maybe I was too far out. What it is. Yeah, you have to not be at the ledge, you have to be like a few steps from the ledge. Oh, can't do it that way. Like I'd ever know exactly how far with the limited amount of actual platforming you could fucking like jump with one of these. I bet that happens. They got the babies. And then the kids, and then the adults, and they harvest them.
Ilo?
Nice hotel room.
Ilo!
All their juice is there from the creatures. Maybe the robots are saving everyone because the world's gonna explode. Forcefully. We'll find out.
Ilo! Lana! Ilo! Olay muy.
Olai Mui. Hey, it's the same guy we just saw 2 seconds ago. 3 of them now.
Imaki!
Cross-legged beard guy with slick back hair.
Ilo? Lana? Ilo? Lana? Ilo! Lana! Dear! Ilo!
Saying each other's names nonstop. Yeah, how fortuitous. Back to puzzle time. I haven't let go of left stick in like a while. Oh, switch to the other side. Yeah, as long as you got a slip, you can fall. As long as you want. About a story and a half, though, boom, you're dead. Oh, the spooky strings. Cut. Good. Oh shit, limbo mode. You total asshole. Is this a limbo-like? Is this a reference to limbo? Oh, we be limbing. Time to make the YouTube video. How Planet of Lana is actually heavily influenced by Limbo. Reason 1. It goes black and white. Reason 2. You can jump slowly. Reason 3. There's boxes you can. Oh, why not clickbait enough? Oh yeah. I'm gonna review the game and I'll just fucking one point by point just say the entire story of the game and how the gameplay works, and then the review's over with no additional like commentary other than yeah, it was pretty good. It's like Limbo. And just be done after that. I think in those kinds of videos, it's fine to like obviously explain what you're talking about and then go into it. For people, especially who are watching it, have not played the game. But when it's like 99% of the video and there's almost no analysis, like anything, or explanation of like your point, like it's fine with for context, but not as just like the whole, I don't want to watch a summary video, right? What's going on here? Is this the final boss? Oh, you should play story heavy game. Here's the entire story. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Like, he's just like this huge, like, fundamental misunderstanding of how people would enjoy things. Oh shit. Limbo orb? Are we about some limbo guy? QTE. Oh shit. Energy duel. I didn't expect the energy battle. Doesn't even go with your button presses, man. You just get totaled and then all of a sudden you're not totaled 3 times in a row. I clapped when the cute guy attacked. And the music got really loud. Looks like I'm being fucking Scrooge McDuck right now, dude. Press X for heckin' cute dude to win the battle of energy beams. God damn, how long is this gonna go for? This is putting DBZ to shame, man. I'm fucking gripped. Somebody loosen the grip. I can't breathe. I need oxygen. Finally. We can all intake air again. I hope you enjoyed the fucking ear-piercing audio. Oh, is this gonna be the sacrifice of the cute little guy? Are we gonna end it with a typical? Or is he gonna evolve to God? Maybe he's gonna become a god. Take control of the robots. Do it like anime. Have him pretend to be dead and then he's back. So you get both emotions. Probably won't. be in the mainframe.
Ima muy. Ima.
Try not to be a Scrooge McDuck.
Muy.
I'll say I need to finish tagging my lists so I could look up all of the fucking indie games I've played where the cute guy at the end dies. I don't think I'll tag any like that though. Probably just filter by cinematic platformers. Is he coming back or is he in the system, dude? We are now peaceful bots. Here to grow your land. Who are you? All you did is walk a few feet, dude. You didn't do anything.
Muy.
Cute hacking robo cat dog mouse.
Tiai. Meno muy. Olai.
I'm home, bros. Wow, he lived. Damn, I cried and then I didn't cry. I got the best of both worlds. I don't know, but then on the flip side, it's like, how many of these fucking games you play where like the cute thing dies? It's like you can't win either way, man. You just don't do it. Oh god, he just dies real quick. Oh yes, the fucking bot with the fucking cage. He was clearly just made to lift wood. It's clearly made to like kidnap people. The express purpose of kidnapping people. Hey baby. Maybe we should have spent more time here connecting with everybody instead of just running through so quickly. It's not like anything happened to these people. I'm guessing you could figure out what the point of all the robots were and shit if you get all the shrines and read into it a bit. I mean, it seemed like it was like protecting people. Oh, we're hitching a bit. A little skippy at the end. Oh man, time to run back through this emotional place that we had to have 2 flashbacks for. It's like, yeah, I really connected with his sister. She just happened to be at the end of a fucking, like, platforming section. Like, it was such an emotional ride to, like, see her here. How about something of substance or more emotional displays from our guy or gal? I don't have any fucking idea, actually. The character's just, like, just really just determined. Show some emotion for this cat thing dying, but like that was about it. There's like a couple spots where like they're thinking of their family or just yelling their name a bunch. It's like maybe you can let the music do the talking on that or do some other nuanced thing, but I definitely did not feel much of a connection with the drive. I get it. I get the sentiment, but excuse me. Four fucking people doing the puzzles on this shit. Oh! Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, it was alright, man. Shame, I was kind of looking forward to it, but yeah, it's just... I mean, the art was good. It was crisp, for sure, but honestly, man, like, despite the art looking good and like a still, I don't know, personally, I didn't find it, like, terribly, like, evocative or anything. Like, it didn't really, like, you know, I wasn't just like, whoa, you know. Like, there was some really nice stuff here and there, like some nice just stills or nice landscape bit, but I think it's one of those things where it's like, while that stuff was nice, you spent a lot of time in like a cave or like, you know, places like that, and like the way you're exploring these environments, the story, the framing, pace, like, I think if anything it drags down the art a little bit. I wonder if this felt louder. I had it on 20% instead of 15. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, the art was definitely the best part. Some of the sound design was decent. The initial like concept was fine, but the rest of it, I mean, the music was kind of alright, but like the rest of it is just like, I don't know, man. It's not like just bad or anything, but it's just. So first off, I mean, I guess we could talk. Well, there's probably. I'm waiting for some stinger or some shit. Let's see. Okay. I don't know. I mean, the big thing is the gameplay. I think that affects a lot of this. It is very focused on the gameplay, which I respect. I usually give these kinds of games the respect for attempting to do that. But if you're gonna do it, I feel like it needs to be engaging, it needs to be interesting. Like, if you're gonna just kind of do the usual that a lot of these do, like maybe downplay it a bit. Focus on the strengths, which is the art, I guess the music. I have issues with the story too, but you know, if I honestly, if the pace was a little bit better and the gameplay was like lessened, like I'd prefer less gameplay in this. That would have helped, but yeah, like there's cool things going on in the gameplay, like you know, you get to control like little robots and stuff and use them for like bits of platforming and shit, but like for the most part, they're not head scratchers in the slightest, and they're not simple or they don't feel good to do. Like it is a cinematic platform, very slow. It's kind of janky to like context jump on shit. It takes a while to get up. Not inherently bad, but when the puzzles are a lot of tedium, a lot of back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. When you're trying to dodge a guy, a little bit here and there. It's not like a hard game or anything, but like just enough jank there because of the long animations and stuff where you're not gonna quite get what they're after, or you're gonna be like, wow, it's so slow, I'm gonna try to like squeeze a cycle out here and then get killed. So it ends up being very tedious, either from like little errors or just the natural design of the puzzles. Like they're just fucking like really long, man. And they're very basic. I mean, like I said, it's the same shit that like Limbo was doing like 13 years ago or less. I mean, Christ, man, I would say there was probably a bit more going on in Limbo. And it's like, that's fine. You don't have to do as much. You don't even have, you don't have to, it doesn't matter what Limbo did back then. That's like I said, the game they made after Limbo was like even less gameplay. But it needs to focus on the good stuff, and I feel like it's way too focused on just this weak ass gameplay, man. Like it's just very typical, just cookie cutter, moving boxes around, having the like the ropes come down, some light swinging, very light platforming. You know, little bits of interacting with stuff to move the boxes where you need them, just little things like that, and just ad nauseum, man. You'll get into a new zone, you're like, okay, something maybe interesting's gonna be, and then you'll see like another box puzzle area, and you're just like, oh god, really? They're not even all that different. You'll be doing some that are like easier than some of the early puzzles. Like they'll have a couple new things in some of the zones, like there's a fan now, but it's like you're still doing the same, like, you know, control the robot stuff. The little guy cutting rope, despite that. And then you're gonna have to walk back and forth like 10 times in between, and so I think that killed the pace a lot. I think it drew more attention to the gameplay instead of just like the art, which was a lot of the focus or the strengths of it. And honestly, just they weren't like very emotional or like a gripping kind of like gameplay areas, right? You're just kind of fucking with like the same couple robots. You know, you're not like seeing like somebody getting like killed, or you're not like, you know, interacting with something that's like really, you know, like important to the story. You're just kind of like just messing with stuff on the way there, right? It's fine when you're like learning about the fauna and stuff like that. You know, maybe you could flesh out the world a little bit, but it didn't do much there, and it definitely doesn't break it up in between with any kind of story stuff. Like, it starts out as like, everybody in the village got kidnapped. Seen that before. That's fine. It looked nice. I would have preferred a little bit more time where you kind of like get a little bit of an emotional something there, or they really visually kind of let you know how the character is feeling and reinforce that and kind of try to make you feel that same thing. Either it was just from the stuff you got, that happened, like maybe little breaks here and there where character would emote, or like, like, I don't know, just bring up Limbo again, but like, I mean, even in that, you'd have like random characters you just run into, like they kill. Something would happen, right? And just like little things that made you kind of feel something, I guess. I mean, Limbo's probably not the best thing on that. It's not like a great story or anything. Like in this, it's like there's just really nothing going on. You'll have like, oh, I meet the old guy, or oh, I'll see like a couple of things on a mural. And it's like maybe you can infer some stuff there, but it doesn't really push the emotional part of the game forward at all. And it's not like terribly gripping when it comes to like a lore standpoint. So maybe like a little bit more at the beginning. Flat two like micro flashbacks to the same thing you saw at the beginning with the sister. I get it, their parents were like there, whatever, dead. But like, I don't know. It's just some kind of connection with the people that kind of like want to push you to like save them, or some like on the way more reveals or flashback or something, or just more like displays of emotion that kind of get you involved without the pace breaks. I think that hurts a lot of it. Even when they do try to like kind of give you a little bit of emotion, it's like then you have like a 10-hour fucking really dry puzzle section, and it's like it'll be so boring. It's like you're just any emotion maybe you had is like you just fucking rip right out of it. So that doesn't help. Games suck. I don't know. Game's alright. I wasn't. I can't say I was a big fan. There's parts of it I like the art. I think it depends on your exposure to these kinds of cinematic platformers, for sure. Well, where was that? That's something up. Port. Fucking gameplay. Oh, story. Yeah, it hits a lot of like typical like heartstring pull at them. It's the cute animal. The thing happens to the cute animal. The cute animal comes back. I like cute animals just fine, but I mean, in a way, it's a little tired. But not just that. It feels kind of just like the simple, like kind of, I don't say cheap attempts to kind of getting you into it. Like I probably would have preferred something a little bit more cohesive with everything else, like the music and the art and all that, and just like the characters' journey and the feeling of all that really coming together and making you want to like, save these people and feeling, something about that. Instead, it's like it's mostly about like the cute animal you ran into. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's just the typical. To me, it's like, it's not like I hate cute animals or anything. It's just, it feels almost like a cheap shot kind of thing, right? And it's, you've seen it a million times. And that's not necessarily bad, except that was kind of like the whole thing, right? Like, yes, everybody gets kidnapped, and then it's a journey to like save them. And then it's mostly just at the end about some animals semi-sacrifice, I guess. I mean, ugly beast. I'll take that too, man. Grow to be friends with this disgusting, horrific monster. Looks aren't everything. I would take that over whatever the fuck over the little cute guy. But yeah. So I don't know. I think like, while it looked nice and it had like a decent enough setup, I just think the pace is just really bad for what's a story that's you've kind of seen and just doesn't really execute in like tight enough or special enough way to really make up for kind of having very little novelty. I think even if this game was an hour long and there was like no gameplay, I'd probably still be a little iffy because the story's just not really that strong. But it would definitely help with pacing and shit. Like there's plenty. I was like, I don't need like dialogue. I don't need like these obvious displays of like emotion and shit. But like, you know, there's reasons like stuff like Journey end up like being popular or something, right? Is they end up doing like a fair bit with like just the music or like with subtle things here and there with like, you know, multiplayer, like people showing up, you know, the big journey to the big thing in the middle and all that, and kind of the building music and stuff. Like they'll kind of hit you with the right stuff where they need it. And this like attempted to do some of that, like the big lyric song as you're running across the you know the fucking, you know, wasteland at the end of the second act or something, right? And oh, everybody's, you know, it's been such a hard journey. It's like you're just not feeling that. Like it feels like too obvious an attempt to do that kind of thing. Where I feel like some other stuff a bit can more effortlessly hold that kind of feeling off. It's not like fucked or anything. I mean, I bet there's a lot of people who love this one. Very simple gameplay, very simple to. It's not hard to solve. It's not hard to execute. There's not really any tough feelings you have to deal with. It's very just, you know, oh yeah, there's some sadness, I guess, but I mean, everything ends up fine. You're not seeing anything crazy. You're not super invested enough in the people at the beginning, like really be that like distraught. But you get the idea, right? Like it's very like palatable, probably. So I imagine a lot of people are really gonna be into it. And obviously the art show element, the big orchestral soundtrack. I just don't like children. I don't have a problem with children, but fair. I mean, everybody's got their tastes. I'm fine with that part. But I will say the voice got a little annoying. Kind of just had this kind of shrill way of saying the same 5 words. Kind of got annoying. I think I was just in Scrooge McDuck mode at that point. So I was just like, oh god, like they just kept saying each other's names over and over. And I was like, I got it. Damn, got a bunch of haters in here. I don't know what else on it. It's really interesting to talk about for sure. I've played a lot of cinematic platforms. Hell, even this week I played another one earlier with what was it called? Fuck, I don't remember the name. The one that had the fucking like all the Mountain King going on. That one was a bit more of a 3D one. Lego Island. I wish. But I'll have to settle that up another time. Bramble the Mountain King. Yeah, I played that like a week ago. Like, and I liked that one well enough. It had its issues, but overall it was also visually interesting. Planet of Lego. I want a Lego version of this. Lego City. Need to play some more old school Lego games. I've played a fair amount of like the side scrolly Lego games. They're cool. I need some red. Yeah, shame it's a bitch didn't get it going. Yeah, I'll have to set it up another time, but I don't want to put a lot of time into it right now. Yeah, I'm sure it's cool. I don't know, maybe there's a good video or something out there, but yeah, just pure soul, dude. I got some more time tonight to maybe start something. Um, I do want to sleep, honestly, as early as I could, because then we could start Zelda maybe. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. we do have the Sony conference. It's an hour long. At 3 p.m. PST. Or CST, excuse me, CST. Probably gonna be, I don't know, it could be interesting, could be shit.
You can build a
Holy.
buggy, drive a big tow truck. You can paint a jet ski yellow like a
Damn, man, brick by brick. Dude, I gotta hear that in game. I still plan on playing it. I need to witness that myself. You know shit, dude. But yeah. I don't know. I like these like somber, sad, like, you know, in a nice backgrounds with like, you know, slow moving stories kind of thing. Like it's in my speed enough. I just don't think they just tell a strong enough story visually or with the right musical hits. It tends to be more bombastic half the time. Like what the yeah, it made me think of Hodorubi no Mori. I like that movie. It was a cool movie. It kind of like sort of backgrounds like this a bit. It was like 30-40 minutes long with a story that actually exists. Obviously the scale's not the same here, but yeah, the idea of like a kind of rural, like tribal village or something here with like like big science coming in and doing some crazy shit, and then you have to like adjust. It's almost like a Cowboys versus Aliens. Like it's cool. Like we could have had more interesting reveals about the robots and everything. More ups and downs of the stories we go. Stronger connection to like the people we're trying to save. More discovery about just the world and stuff. Instead, it just feels that part is just not strong enough to make up for just a shitty ass pacing in game. Damn, dude. And like I said, while the visual side of things is nice, it's not like it's terribly like evocative. It just looks nice. Like I'm not like feeling a whole lot from the imagery or anything. It just looks good. Music, I would say, is probably a little. I don't call it generic, but it's kind of generic. It was kind of impressive at the beginning. Like it felt kind of big and cool because you didn't know what you're getting into. But it kind of just ended up being whatever. Yeah, like some of this visuals remind me of like Opus. Like Opus is that's a good story. World building and good atmosphere. Like the audio visual side of that's like a bit more in tune with what's going on in the story and stuff. And while it has like little bits of puzzle platforming shit, it's much lighter. They know it's not like ultra strong, so you don't do it all the fucking time, right? Part of it. This game feels like it has this confidence that 90% of this game should be actually like extremely like dull puzzle platformy, like cinematic platforming game. And not what's usually play these for unless it's very clever, or has lots of like set pieces and mix ups and stuff. Or like one interesting little mechanic. Like in shit like Unravel, it's like you have like the swing, physics swing things. Like at least there's something going on there. Right? Game of the Year 2023. Heavy. Yep, it's good. Yeah, Echo of Star Song's a good time. So that's about it. Yeah, shame I didn't like it much more than I did. I mean, hopefully they do well though. I mean, considering that I've seen enough people even mention this and it's on Game Pass and stuff, they're doing fine. But hopefully they can kind of, since this is their first game as the studio, I don't know if they've done something before. I feel like there's enough production value here and stuff that I doubt this is like their true first game. But they can go on to make something a little tighter, push the envelope a little bit more. Not quite as safe, because I definitely feel like it's, depending on your exposure to these kinds of things, it's a detractor. I'm probably have to go look up and see what people think about this. Fuck. Yeah, if I wasn't working more, I'd probably start something else. But, kinda don't want to like run too late. The big thing is I don't want to be in the middle of something tomorrow. I get Tears of the Kingdom, and then we're doing the Sony thing. So I think maybe I'll start something, but I'm gonna take a little break first, or maybe I'll just try to like nap and then just sleep early. Yeah. No, I probably won't watch anything right now. It might not come tomorrow. I mean, usually games don't come within 2 days with GameFly. It tends to be more on 3. But tomorrow would be the earliest possible. We'll see though. Like I said, they said they were gonna send me a piece of mail the day they took a picture of it. I didn't get it. It's not really for me anyway, so I didn't care. But like, where did that go? So we'll have to see. They say, hey, it's coming, and then I don't get it. I'm gonna have to make some calls, be like, hey, is somebody like really bad at their job, or somebody stealing my shit? Like, kind of had enough of the USPS bullshit. Like, I'm paying for GameFly and shit. I'd like to use it, but I mean, at least we got the Game Pass. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's it for Planet of Lana. Actually, let me add this to the finished file. Appreciate you folks watching. Yeah, I'd say overall, I probably couldn't recommend it in general. It depends on your exposure to these sorts of things, but I feel like there's a lot of these I would recommend probably first. Like, it's definitely trying to tell like an emotional thing, which like I appreciate that. Like it's hearts in it, but like, that's just not enough, man. I'm sure it'll do well enough. It's definitely, it's got the elements that like most people will like it. Anyways, take a break for now. Might come back and maybe do like Scar the Doll, just a short, really short VN. I'll start up, try to finish a Metal Hellsinger, which would be tight. Finish that. Otherwise, today might just be a shortish day. Maybe I'll go get some, go to the grocery store, get some shit set up for tomorrow. Tomorrow after work though, it should be a pretty decent sized stream. If I have Tears of the Kingdom, depending on how close we are to the Sony event, 3 p.m. CST, I may start that ahead of time, but I may just wait till we might kind of hang out and do the Sony thing and then start the next game.